My name is James Nares. I live in New York. I've been living here for 36 years. I know that for a fact. I'm a painter and I'm a filmmaker. What made me come to New York was wanting to be part of what was happening in New York, which I romanticized as a youngster living in England. And there was nothing to compare with it in London. London was so spread out. And I knew about the kind of focus of creative energy here in Manhattan. And so I came.
What artists in particular did you hear about that you wanted to sort of be in the society of?
In those days it was people like Vito Acconci, who I loved, and the conceptual artists. A lot of performance people. I remember the first time I saw Vito was on the street, on 57th Street, right after a movie, and it was in a crowd. There were crowds coming out of the movies of masses of people. And suddenly my face was right there up next to one of my heroes, Vito. And I went, Vito Acconci! And he didn't see who said it, but I turned around and I saw him looking like, who the hell's that? Who said that? Who said that? That was a long time ago. Actually, it's funny. Vito's one person you know, it's like, hi, I've met him, but I can't say that I really know him. It was other people who I ended up getting to know.
Did New York end up being everything that you hoped it would be or expected of it?
And more, I think. I love this city. I really do. I loved it a little bit more then. It seems like New York has lost something that it had then. Maybe it takes a little less money or something to stoke the fires that were burning when I arrived. I think when I was first here, the city was bankrupt, and there wasn't the driving force between doing things was for the sake of doing them, and they were kind of pure in a way that. Maybe it's naive, but there was something beautiful about that, which has slightly disappeared, I guess. Plus the city itself, the physical environment was so different. And I loved the abandoned neighborhoods and places, the loft living, you know, you could just get a big loft in Tribeca for $200 a month. You'd all move in there with your friends and do whatever you felt like doing. There was a real sense of possibility then, which is curious because there was no money to do anything with, but in a way it was creatively a freer time. So irony. I would hate to reverse time. I'm really someone who prefers to move forward. And I wouldn't want to pull the plug on the city's finances just for the sake of going back to what was good about that time. But I don't know. I'm pretty happy to just watch New York evolve. It's so rapid. I think I'd be happier if there was a little less building going on. It seems like every block has an enormous building on it. And I fear it's the makings of a big real estate bubble that's going to burst. Maybe that'll be good. Maybe it will go back there without me having to wish it happening.
We'll have nicer apartments.
Yes, for less money.
Homestead.
Yes.